Welcome back. In this video, we'll cover multiple condition tests and nested if-then statements. The script we developed in the previous lecture prompts the user for a number and tests whether the number is less than 18, equal to 18, or greater than 18. The script works just fine, but there's a problem with the logic of the script. If the user enters a very large number for the age, like say 200, the script will print out, "You are major." And we can all agree that there's no one that old still alive. We can solve the problem by adding a nested if statement, or even better, using the logical AND operator. All I have to do is add another condition so that the age is always positive and less than 100. The logical OR and AND operators allow you to use multiple conditions in the same if statement. I'm changing the script. In the first if test condition, I'm adding %, this is the logical AND operator, and the second test condition. $age -GE, it means greater than or equal, 0. The age cannot be negative. Now I'm adding a third elif statement. This is for the case when the age is between 18 and 100. So, the first condition, $age -GT 18, $age -LE 100. It means that the age should be less than or equal to 100. And I'll move the message "You are major" to that elif clause. And under the else clause, I'm adding the following message: invalid age. I'm saving and running the script. First, I'm giving it a negative number, -5, and it says invalid age. Now, I'm giving the script a number between 0 and 18. You are minor. I'm giving it 18 and 56. And finally, a number greater than 100. And it says invalid age. Note that if you use single square brackets, you can use -a instead of %, for the logical AND operator, and -o instead of double vertical bars for the logical OR operator. Like this. I'm copying pasting this code. And I'm changing double square brackets with single square brackets and %, with -a. I'm saving and running the script again. Great. Both ways, using double square brackets and %, and using single square brackets and -a, are correct. Let's take a look at the last example of this video. Let's return to the script created in a previous video, the one that takes an argument and checks if the argument is of type file or directory. If it's a file, it displays the contents of the file using cat, and if it's a directory, it lists its contents using ls-l. We've tested it and it worked just fine. The only problem is that the argument is mandatory. if the script is run without an argument, it will display the wrong message and say that the argument is neither a file nor a directory. I'm running the script without any arguments. And it says the argument, a pair of parentheses, is neither a file nor a directory. The message is not good at all. It would be better to check if there's an argument, and only in that case to start testing if it's a file or a directory and execute the commands. Now keep in mind that we learned in a previous video that the number of arguments of a script is stored in a special predefined variable named $hash. So I'm adding a testing condition to see if there's exactly one argument. So if double square brackets and the test condition $hash dash eq 1. It means the number of arguments of the script equals 1. And I'm closing this if with a phi at the end. I'm gonna indent the entire code that follows for readability. To do that in Vim, select the lines you want to indent by pressing Shift V. Use the arrow keys to define your selection and then press greater than symbol or Shift dot. I'm also adding an else clause for this if, for the outer if. I want to print out a message. So else echo this script should be run with an argument. I'm saving the file and testing the script with a different number of arguments. I'm running the script with no argument. And it says this script should be run with an argument. Now I'm running the script with 2 arguments. And I've got the same message. If I run the script with exact 1 argument, it will run the block of code below the first if. It's much better. By the way, this is called a nested if because there's an inner if statement inside an outer one. Okay, that's all. Thank you. In the next video, we'll discuss string comparisons. I'll see you soon.